Firma Fate na swoim stoisku zaprezentowała kilka ciekawych nowości. Obok mnie Alex Mew, który wprowadził mnie w szczegóły. Hello Alex, how are you?
Hey, how you doing? Good, thank you. Good.
Alex, what do we have here? This looks quite exclusive.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool new stuff here actually. Should we start over here and I'll show you some of the four very special kind of like concept car models that we have here in fact at Musikmesse 2014. So, just behind you here, sir. Let me just grab this if I may. This is made of ebony, solid ebony, okay? The sides and the back. Really, really unusual, okay? Because the ebony trees are normally quite narrow. And to get a piece of ebony big enough, you need quite a large tree. That's pretty unusual, and therefore this wood on a guitar is really rare. This is bound with solid maple, again here, as you can see. And then here we have the regular kind of, the regular Faith solid spruce top, and the same sort of ebony on this bridge and the fingerboard and the head plate and the buttons here as well. We'll have only a very small number of these, maybe 10 or 12 guitars. Going to be selling for about maybe 1,800 euros, that kind of region. Going to be released the latter part of 2014, and once they're gone, then they're gone. And there's more. Let me just pop this back. All good?
All good.
Yeah? We'll start here from here. Now, there are three British wood guitars here. We wanted to try something British, something different, but to be fair, European wood that you can find around Europe. Normally, guitars are made of mahogany, rosewood, all the kind of like of exotic tropical woods. But we thought that we'd try something more European. So this is made of English sycamore. So sycamore wood, kind of like maple, but a deeper colour, with a lovely back strip of rosewood here, and then an end strip also of rosewood. Sounds and looks, as I say, more like maple, but it's a bit warmer than maple, which tends to be quite a cold, linear kind of sounding wood. Then again, same lovely spruce on top, nice and solid, and ebony everywhere else. On this model though, you see that this is made as one of the signature models with Patrick James Eggle's signature on top. You got a wider nut, which is 45mm, and it's made of bone from barley, in fact. So the tone and the sound is fantastic, and it's a very, very classic and high-end material to use. So English sycamore, prices to be confirmed, but they're not going to be cheap, but there are only going to be very small numbers of them available. This is very cool as well. This is London plane tree. So in the wide avenues of London or Paris and the like, you get these trees that line the edge of the avenues, and that's what this is. It came from London, and you've got this beautiful kind of snakeskin effect here, and likewise on the back as well, and a great back strip and end strip again as well. And London plane tree is not very common, but again, a really good English wood on this occasion. Again, low quantities, probably available over the next 12 months or so. And the last thing, which is, I think, like especially cool, is this. This is called bog oak. So this is the oak tree, but it has been stuck in a peat bog in Cambridgeshire, in England, where the university is in Cambridge. There's an area called the Cambridge Fens, and the fens are flat lands, kind of wet, boggy land. And this wood is oak, an oak tree that has fallen and been stuck and covered by the peat and the mud for, in this case, 5,000 years. Genuinely, it's been carbon dated to show that this is actually 5,000 years old. Oak is normally kind of greeny wood colour, as you would expect, but this has turned black because of the mud and the peat over the years. This is incredibly rare and therefore quite expensive. But this bog oak sounds good too. It sounds good and looks good, and is matched again to the lovely blonde spruce top. Again, this particular model has a 12 fret join with the 45mm bone nut as well and saddle. This model will be available again 2015. Again, very small quantities, likely to be around about 2,000 euros retail price. But because these are made in our workshop in Indonesia, all made by hand, they are very good value. This wood, for example, if this were made in the USA or in the UK or say, even in Europe, anywhere else, you'll be paying many thousands of pounds for something very exclusive and special indeed. So that's what we have here as at the Musikmesse. Pretty cool, I hope you'll agree.
Yeah, but actually not many people will get a chance to buy such stuff for themselves, so let's maybe show something that could reach a wider array of people.
Of course, yeah, sure, no problem. Let me just go and grab this guitar here, if I may.
Alex, this is something, let's say, more for ordinary people, right?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, this is an all mahogany guitar, top, back, sides. Of course, it is all solid, like all Faith guitars, all solid wood. We don't use any sort of laminate wood. So a nice kind of amber browny stain here as well. So it looks really good, really pretty as well. The thing about using all mahogany is that you get quite a mellow kind of sound, quite a warm tone as well. Very popular around the world now. This kind of look and sound. This guitar, which is a Neptune shape, a baby jumbo with a cutaway and the shadow pickup system and preamp here. This sells for around £799, so like 850 euros, and again comes in a hard case. And the same guitar style can be had, as you may have seen last year, in fact, in this Mars drop shoulder dreadnought shape, and this is only around 700 euros as a retail price. And there are just a couple more new things actually, just to show you, if I may, just behind you here, sir. This is a new range of Faith classic burst guitars. It's a lovely kind of amber, orange, dark burst, down to sort of red and brown. This is actually a solid cedar top, red cedar, and then solid gloss mahogany on the back and sides there as well. Now this model has the join at the 12th fret, also a 45mm nut, so it's better for the kind of fingerstyle players, something that we've been asked for an awful lot. You can also get the same style of guitar in this drop shoulder dreadnought with a 14 fret join and a normal 43mm nut as well. The price will be the same, around about 750 euros, again in a hard case, and it's also available this series with the Mercury parlor model shape as well, which I'll just show you because it's a very cool little guitar. Let me just grab that for you. Just here. There we are. This is the Classic Burst Mercury Scoop. So the same red cedar top and solid mahogany back and sides with the gloss finish. Again, a 12 fret join, which gives it that nice sort of short scale, easy playing feel. A 45mm nut as well. And this little scoop, designed for a lady in the USA called Beth Nielsen Chapman. She's a songwriter from Nashville who writes really many well-known songs for lots of US and European artists. But she has one of these guitars in black, in fact, and she asked us if we could make it easier for her to reach the sort of the upper frets. So we did, and so this is called the BNC for Beth Nielsen Chapman BNC Scoop. Really easy. You can just put your hand in there and rest it and reach a bit higher without making your hand hurt on the edge of the guitar. So just a nice little scoop. But this guitar,
sorry to interrupt. Why not the simple usual cutaway?
This is a parlor model. It's a parlor shape, and traditionally, to be honest, parlour guitars don't have a cutaway, and when they do, in traditional guitar terms, they look a bit odd. So this is quite a simple and elegant and also quirky and interesting way of achieving the same aim. You don't want to be up here shredding, playing like playing like a rock god, but this is just to make it a wee bit easier. So that's what we've done. And this model here has a pickup as well, the same Shadow pickup and preamps system. The price of this is also going to be around 750 euros. They're brand new models and they're samples here just for the Frankfurt show, but we will have definite pricing within a couple of weeks, but this is a fairly good ballpark figure, available throughout Europe from sort of September this year.
Okay, thank you very much.
Good? Okay, thank you, sir.